If you absolutely have to do mending, well, there's a stitch for that on the Singer Heavy Duty Sewing Machine. Go ahead and move your stitch dial over to the black stitch that kind of looks like a zigzag, but it's got lots of little dots. That means that there's going to be multiple points of stitching as it goes back and forth. We'll set the stitch lengths fairly close together, so somewhere between 0 and 1, like where the buttonhole settings are. And set your maximum stitch width at 6. And then you'll want to put some type of interfacing on the back of it. So for today, I'm going to just put some fabric behind it. Now, the idea is to stitch lots of stitches really close together. So I'm going to kind of start a little bit above and to the left of where the hole actually is. We'll do a couple stitches here, and I can see I'm probably going to want that stitch length a little bit closer than what we're getting. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, even a little closer yet. There we go. Oh yes, now I'm liking to really see the stitches come together. So after I've stitched down, the idea is to hold the reverse button down and then kind of work your stitches down and back and down and back, and really just put a lot of stitches right over that area. Of course, if you match your threads, you're really going to see or not see where that mending is. And really just go ahead and get a lot of stitches done. And remember, this machine does 1,100 stitches per minute. So hopefully your mending doesn't take very long. Just go ahead, hold the reverse button down, work your fabric kind of back and forth, overlapping where you need until you have everything kind of overlapped back and forth. Let's just see where we are right there and see if we would need to put any more stitches. Wow, that really covered it up. And of course, matching your thread color is going to totally make it invisible. But look how firm and how many stitches we got placed just by those few times back and forth. And that really is the key, is by getting it almost close to 0. Now when I started out, see how those stitches were fairly open? By shortening it down, then that made less passes back and forth as I finished covering up the entire hole.